Well, hello there, welcome back you lovely lot. Now today using these little beauties, you can see there some shell paper, some fabric. It's a webbing fabric from Smileys. You can see it in the right of the screen there. You can also see some holographic turtles and some iridescent dolphins and some blue dolphins. Now I wasn't sure which I was going to use, so I've got it all out. Let's just go for it and we'll see as we go. So first of all then, I'm using CJP acrylics and I'm coming in with, which one's this one? This one is Mermaid, and I'm putting it at the tip of the pinky and I'm going to do a fade with that. I'm using all CJP acrylics today, and then I'm going to come in with CJP gripper glue and using this beautiful, look at the shine on that fabric. It's a webbing fabric, I will list it below. It's from Smileys Glitter Store, and I've cut a little piece off a big sheet. It's really quite a lot that you get actually, and I'm going to wrap that around these stiletto tips. They've got a massive C curve on them, so I have to go right round. I'm just going to hold that until that sets into place. Doesn't take long with gripper glue. So I like to stick to it, you see. Anyway, I'm just going to press that down, make sure, and as you can see I'm getting a little bit glue on me, so I'm like, right, okay, moving away. So I'll leave that to set, and I do come back and trim that up once that is nice and set. I think while I'm waiting for that I have a bit of a slurp in my tea, to be honest. You know how I like my cuppa. And I've got everybody at home as well, so my daughter sat next to me talking to me while I'm doing this. So anyway, once I'm happy with that, I then come in with Obsession from CJP, and I'm just going to lay that down and then bring that up. Once I've tucked it in nicely where it needs to go, I'm going to bring that up and slightly over the beginning of that fabric. I think I'd come in with another bead, to be honest. I'm trying to think what I did. And then what I've done is that shell, it's on a strip of paper. You peel off the back and it's sticky, but it's solid. It's really quite firm, really firm. So I went to snap a bit, like to bend it in half, and it cracked it. So I cracked it on the actual paper, so I could get little bits and put it between the nail bed colour and this beautiful fabric. So I wanted bits of shell. So you can see me here where I just crack it, I just bend it in half and it just snaps. Now I do actually have a tray of all different coloured shell pieces, and they're really thin and snap really easy. But this being on a sheet of paper is really quite thick. So I had to be careful where I lay it so that it didn't, you know, stick out of the nail. Right, okay, so I'm coming back into the fade on the little finger, back with this Obsession. And I'm just going to tuck that in, fade that up. So next I'm coming in on the ring finger, and I'm using Seafoam, which is the bright green, Lagoon, which is the darker of the three, and Mermaid, which is this light glittery blue. And I'm going to do a marble. So as always when I do my marbles, I come in with the lighter and the darker colour, and I put it around the cuticle area, make sure that's nice and neat before coming in with small wet beads. That's Mermaid was the first one, Lagoon and Seafoam. And then in with my brush, swiping it up, down, up. Make sure it goes right around the C curves. Now I've tried something different today. I've put in some nail beds on the practice hand and then attached some stiletto tips from Glitter Planet. All I'm going to say is I won't be doing that again. I don't like the nail beds, and these tips are really, they've got a massive C-curve, huge. So I have to make sure that I go right round with this colour. But it was the nail beds I weren't happy with. They were a try off AliExpress that I got end of last year, and they're really small, so I won't be using that again. So anyway, as always, I'm just going up and down, doing the marble till I'm happy with it, and then I'm coming in with 2 of these iridescent dolphins. So I decide to do one. My train of thought here that this is the sea and waves, so I wanted one dolphin to come up from the tip as though jumping out of the waves, and one going across the cuticle area. Look at that. So dolphins playing in the water, that's what I was thinking there. So going on to the final finger today, so we have the pointer, and this is Lagoon and Mermaid, and I'm just going to do a marble again, but this is going to be to 3. So I'm going to have marble at the top third, I'm going to have a clear panel across the middle, and then marble at the bottom third. So I'm coming in around that cuticle area as always with the Lagoon and Mermaid there, and make it nice and neat. And then I'm going to 3 really small beads. So that was sea foam, Lagoon, Mermaid. Swirl them together, just rounding that little section, not coming up the nail like I would normally, and then make like a straight line. This is a little bit wetter, so you do have to wait a little bit for it to set up slightly, and just manoeuvre it round, so I'm happy with the shading and the colouring that I'm getting there. And then I'll leave that to set up, and I'll go and cap the other nails. Once that's set up slightly, I will then go in and cap this marble area. So I'll put on the clear, tuck it around, make sure that edge is nice and straight, and then leave that to set up while I continue to cap the rest of the nails. So the next section on this nail, I've picked up clear, and I've dipped just a teeny tiny bit of Mermaid coloured acrylic in there, and I'm swirling it round. And this is going to go at the bottom, and then I'm going to come in with a holographic turtle. Now I can only fit one there, so I was thinking, shall I put it in the middle? And I thought, no, I want another one. So I actually went away, cut one in half, so I start nudging that around to make room for the next one. I didn't want him to be all lonely by himself. And then what I do is come in with that other half, place it on the edge, manoeuvre it into place, and then I will leave that to set. So I've clear capped that middle section, that's all set up now, and then I'm going to come in and finish off the tip with a marble, exactly the same as I did at the bottom of this nail. I'll then wait for that to set up, clear cap the whole of this nail, and then file and buff all of these nails into shape, ready for the next bit. So once these are all ready, it's time to top coat, and this is then the end of the design. So I'm going to top coat all of these nails. This is where everything comes to life. The shimmer in that beautiful nail there. Look at that colour there. It's beautiful. Then you can just about make out these dolphins. The idea there is when it catches the lights, you can see the dolphins in and out of those waves. Beautiful. I didn't want to use the blue ones. I didn't want to be in your face. I wanted a subtle effect. I was really, really happy with these. Guys, I really did hope you enjoyed this little nail art under the sea today. If you did, please take a moment and hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all very much for watching today. As always, everything will be listed below. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.